Well, the players here at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu are going to have the sun shining down on them. They'll be looking forward to that, no doubt. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Vinicius Junior. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Vinicius Junior starts with Rodrigo out wide. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. Can he finish this? An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Interception to snuff out the danger. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Eder Militao. Chouameni. Carvajal. And a textbook interception. Now he must favour the cross. And Bellingham, alert defending. He has teammates around him. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger. And Bellingham. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. This could be troublesome. Mbappe. Here's Vinicius Junior. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Jude Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Plenty of support here. Tremendous challenge. Bellingham. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Jude Bellingham. Mbappe. Can they convert? And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, let's take another look. Wow, he hits this so cleanly. Absolutely no chance for the keeper. It just had too much pace on it.
They are losing possession. Rudiger. Now Eder Militao. Carvajal. And Bellingham. On to Mbappe. Jude Bellingham. Valverde. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. And there is the goal! Well, that changes the equation. And they have the momentum now. Back in action then, and Real can now entertain thoughts of perhaps pulling level. He must finish! Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. It's a short one. Rodrigo. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Can they hit on the break? Well, they have to pay attention. Well, it might still work out for them. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. Well, I imagine there were many who had counted them out. This has been quite the fight back. And he has options available. And Bellingham. Can he put them in front? Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
And we will have just one additional minute. Valverde. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, this is worth watching again. Mbappe beats the challenge with such ease, and all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly. It's a fantastic strike.
And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. And quick thinking defensively. Mendy. Effective challenge. Well, he's certainly not alone. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Federico Valverde. They've given it away. Could be dangerous. Can he do it? Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save.
Well, he's just pulled off a remarkable save there. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Well, they're going for the short one. Valverde. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, it petered out. Oh, he's through here. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, they can bring it out now. Mendy. Is with Vinicius Junior. Chance to cross. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Plenty of support here. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Oh, it was a crucial, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. Chance to even things up here. And the keeper denies them from the spot. Delivering it. Half-hearted clearance. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Really fine play to keep possession. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Valverde.
Here's the replay, and that's the perfect outcome. Right into the corner and in off the post. That's a very good goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Teammates around him. And let's give credit to the defending. Still looking for space. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. And played short. Rodrigo. Opportunity. Terrific block there. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Well, I must say I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Valverde. Mbappe. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick! Absolutely unplayable today! What a performance!
Well, just look at this again. It's a great finish. He just caresses the ball beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Eduardo Camavinga. Is with Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And support available. To make the tackle, and did. Oh, great defending. Valverde. And an astute piece of defending. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. Ball is loose. Carvajal. Now with Vinicius Junior. A textbook interception.
Well, that was surely their big chance to get something from this game, but it just hasn't been their day. It looks like they're just fallen short here, Real.
Well, attacks are plenty, but now defensive resilience is what's called for. An effective challenge. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Oh, fancy footwork. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Corner kick, and who knows, this might represent the last chance to grab an equaliser. Now taken short. Play Real Madrid throw here. Mbappe. This could square the game, but no, thanks to the goalkeeper. Opportunity not taken.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. The keeper's done really well there, but really that should have been the equaliser, and there's not long left now.
Ball retention so important. And Bellingham. Crucial piece of defending. Now in a more than decent position. And there's the final whistle. A massive setback as they try to stave off relegation. Things don't look good.
Well, it's another poor display.
Kick-off is nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Who has the ingredients necessary for victory? And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, they need a result here. There's no doubt about that. But on recent evidence, that's a big ask, because they've been really poor for much of the season.
Kane. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. Nicely cut out. Well, nothing comes of it. Plenty of support here. Trying to find the right angle of attack. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Valverde. Will he find the net? Rodrigo. Spot on with that tackle. Guerrero. Well, you've got to savour such moments. And Coman distributing shrewdly. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
In a decent position now. And passing it through. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Rodrigo. What can Real do from this position? Well, disappointing end to the move. But he's certainly not alone. A real opening now. A goal for Bayern to extend their advantage. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Chouameni. Valverde. Mbappe with it. Being egged on by the crowd. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Harry Kane. Guerrero. This is Coman. And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. Can he put it away? Just the tackle that was needed. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Rodrigo. Interception to snuff out the danger. Mbappe. Really sound defending. And he's in an offside position. Guerrero. Good use of advantage by the referee in Bayern's favour. He's in here. Terrific save. Mbappe. Kimmich. And it's opening up. Oh, good hit. Close shave. Pressing like that will help the cause. And that will be the goalkeeper's ball. Chouameni. Not the pass he had in mind. A foul, but advantage Bayern. Attacking possibilities for Real. Mbappe. And that's a very good parry. Guerrero. Now options are plenty. Jamal Musiala. It's a perfect challenge. Still, they wait for the chance. Kimmich. On to Goretzka. It's with Guerrero. Coman. Cutting the ball back. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, as you can see, the skill to set up this chance is absolutely brilliant. And the finish from Kane is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, you have... Well, off and running again, and still reflecting on a spellbinding first-half performance from Bayern. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is.
Olise. Teammates available, but quick thinking defensively. Eder Militao. Now with Bellingham. Successfully cut out. Mbappe. Oh, to trim back the lead. Oh, he's done it. But hang on. Offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
It should be. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Mbappe. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Kane. That is tackling of the highest order. Federico Valverde. Here's Mbappe. Valverde, and playing it through. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on!
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Back in action then, and Real can now entertain thoughts of perhaps pulling level. Kane. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. Into the last 30 minutes now. Possession ceded by the Merengues. Jamal Musiala. And Harry Kane might do damage. Superb stop. Mbappe. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Musiala. Michael Olise. Lima on the ball. Is this the moment? Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Konrad Lima. Kane. Oh, this is looking promising. Oh, might be. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Into the final 20 minutes. And support available. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Oh, what an opportunity. And the keeper there to deal with it. And taken short. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Bayern regaining possession here. He's in control of the situation. Could be threatening. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Michael Olise. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Coman. Well, it could be on for him here. Rodrigo. Here's Mbappe. This is Coman. And Bayern could get in behind the defence here. And Coman has the chance. There it is. Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And teammates around him. Nice looking move. Oh, that's sizzling from Neuer in goal. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
And Bayern will change personnel now. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Really fine play to keep possession. Committed challenge. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Olise. The final whistle, and now it is an arithmetical certainty and relegation. A game to whet the appetite. A match certain to entertain and enthrall. It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here on the Spanish capital, Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid taking on Real Madrid.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Might be a chance here. Can they cover up? But it just petered out. Bellingham. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Will he finish? There it is! And just the ideal start. So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Mbappe. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. And Bellingham. And defensive play to be applauded. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. And an astute piece of defending. Federico Valverde is with Vinicius Junior. We're getting the ball forward. Valverde. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Bellingham. Here's Valverde. Mendy. Now, who can he play it to? Effective challenge. Eder Militao. And Bellingham. Carvajal.
Les invitamos a quedarse para mostrarles nuestro cariño.
Rudiger. Good visualization and execution. Just cutting off the supply. Modric. Given away by Real Madrid. Mbappe! And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And what a finish from Mbappe. He gives the keeper absolutely no chance. It's such a powerful strike.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Ball retention, so important. And possession given away. Can he put them in front? And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. And he's through here. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. So there we have it, 2-1. Mbappe. And a fine tackle. Federico Valverde. And the press is on. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there, nothing wrong with that, but he's got that all wrong.
Perfectly positioned to take it away. Carvajal. Rodrigo. In with a chance. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Modric with options around him. But the danger averted for now. Really good build-up, but no end product. Bellingham. Attacking options appear plentiful. Valverde. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen. Vinicius Junior. Can he play it in? This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Now, options are plenty. Rodrigo. And that's really well read. Rodrigo. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Federico Valverde. Carvajal. Oh, nice ball over the top. Rodrigo. Magnificent defending. Real pushing to add to their lead. It's a corner. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Who's going to get on the end of it? Corner again. To the goalkeeper. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. It might be. Oh, that is a superb save. Jude Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. Opportunity it is. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms. Carvajal. Real Madrid have given us away. And he has options available. Chance to put them in front. Still alive. But it just petered out. Valverde. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Real Madrid regaining possession. They look as though they want to make this move count. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Tchouaméni. And now Rodrigo. And Bellingham. Huge block. Jude Bellingham. Rodrigo. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And the emphasis is on creativity. Plenty of support here. Valverde. put them ahead. Well, he really tried to connect with it, but a long way. Target. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Rudiger. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Federico Valverde. David Alaba. Carvajal. Rodrigo. Deflected behind. Corner forthcoming. And played short. Rodrigo. Splendid defending. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Incisive pass. Well, unable to direct it on the target. And a goal kick to come. They do like to press whenever they can. Federico Valverde. Let's wait on the pass. Well, that's going to go down as offside.
Well, he couldn't quite release it quickly enough, and the flag went up.
And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? And the pass deftly cut out. Rodrigo. Just straying offside. Can he find the right pass? Real chance. Oh, tight, tense game. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's just about kept his team in this. That's a really good piece of goalkeeping.
Mbappe. Here's Vinicius Junior. And a really powerful effort, but just over the top. Five minutes to go. Can they take advantage? He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Eduardo Camavinga. Still level. Real Madrid continue to look for what could be a winner. Rodrigo. Real chance. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front. Mbappe. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Rodrigo. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, what a good...
A game to whet the appetite. A match certain to entertain and enthrall. Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid taking on, can they convert? An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Valverde. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Rodrigo. Mbappe! And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. A fine reading of the situation. Mbappe. Vasquez. Could pull one back here. Just couldn't get it through. Short corner taken. Making his move inside. Really good attacking play. Decisive pass. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance. So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Mbappe. And easily intercepted. Mendy. Mbappe with it. Well, he's certainly not alone. He's got to score! And just the tackle that was needed.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Mendy is with Vinicius Junior. And threading it through. Could be in. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. So back underway. 3-1 the score. Mendy. Timed his challenge magnificently. Cutting in, what can he do from this position? But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Federico Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Now with Mbappe. And a timely intervention. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Mbappe. It did look on for them, but not to be. He has teammates around him. Mbappe. Oh, surely. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Mendy is with Vinicius Junior. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Mbappe. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Carvajal. Mbappe with it. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. So a personnel change then. Mendy. Wonderful chance. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Now can they hit them on the counter? Just needs to stay calm. And it has gone a-begging. It was there for him.
Well, it was a massive chance and a real waste. That should have been a goal, no doubt about that.
Vinicius Junior. Tremendous challenge. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. He's in behind. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is wonderfully executed, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. Kylian Mbappe. An effective challenge. Mbappe. Mendy has it. Oh, in with a chance. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal, and just look at the celebrations. Not a scoreline we see all that often, 5-3. Eder Militao. It's with Courtois. Chouameni. Mbappe. Very timely interception. Rodrigo. Now showing excellent judgment to intercept. Mbappe. And threaded through by Mbappe. Textbook defending inside the box. This could be troublesome. Just needs to stay calm. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Now, options are plenty. A really good pass. Vinicius. Oh, to trim back the lead. Oh, another one for them. And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on. On they go again, and I wonder, can Real push for a leveller here? Mbappe. And in with a real chance. Oh, that is marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, he's an imposing figure in those situations. That's a great save.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Crossed into the penalty area. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Really nice ball. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Valverde. And calling upon all his defensive qualities. And teammates around him. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Rodrigo. Good tackle. Excellent defending. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Can they convert? And it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Really inventive stuff from Real here. Rodrigo. It's got to be. The net is steering him in the face. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
Just 15 minutes remaining. And Bellingham, chance to get themselves back into it. Can he finish? What a save. Mbappe. And passing it through. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Eduardo Camavinga. Rodrigo. Feeding it through. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Good-looking run. Bellingham! And they produce the arrears. You never know. They still believe in themselves.
Here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving, because it's still close. Chance to finish. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Real Madrid have given us away. Aurélien Tchouameni. And Real come away with it. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. But quick thinking defensively. He has teammates around him. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word.
Well, what a dramatic finish we could have here. These Real fans are ramping up the atmosphere now.
Really good build-up, but no end product. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid.